This home at 811 West Mills is a Victorian stick style, possibly from a pattern book designed by architect George F. Barber. Rudolph Weiss was living in this home in 1903 with his wife Anna and their family. Rudolph Weiss had married Anna Levy in Council Bluffs in 1891. They had previously lived at 714 West Jefferson. Rudolph was from Romania and is listed in 1910 as a saloon keeper in Creston. His son was born in 1896, and on his delayed birth certificate, Lewis's aunt said that the family occupation at the time of his birth was manufacturing of soft drinks. The 1895 City Directory of Creston says that Rudolph Weiss was a wholesale liquor dealer. He was an agent of Anheuser-Busch Brewing Association and manufactured soda water of all flavors. Cyrena Scott, a 70-year-old single female, owned the house. She had lived in her mother's home on 501 South Walnut. Her father, W.M. Scott, had been a grain dealer in Creston for many years. He worked as a junior partner for the firm which sold hundreds of thousands of grain each year for the primary grain firm called Belden and Scott. He died in 1894. Her mother died in 1911. City directories in Creston indicated that she must have purchased the home on 811 West Mills after her mother's death. In 1920, she lived for a short time with a family named Ferguson on Montgomery Street. Cyrena Scott was the secretary of the Episcopal Church, according to the Union County History Book by Ide in 1908. The minister of the church starting in 1910 was Reverend Ferguson. In 1930, at 811 West Mills, Cyrena was now 70 years old and had boarders living with her, Wilmer and Hazel Montgomery. Wilmer was a police officer and his wife was a teacher. In 1940, she is listed as living with a cousin, Kenneth and Sarah Holst, in Davenport. By 1945, she passed away. Her parents and her are buried together in Graceland Cemetery. In 1946, the Brown family, Richard and Vita, purchased the property. Richard was an attorney in Creston. It continued to be in the Brown family until Richard Brown and Vita died, and the property was sold to the Beatty family in 1963. Sam Beatty and his wife owned the local funeral just a block away. The Miller family purchased the home in 1969, and Norma Miller still owns it today.